A very good morning to everybody present here. And it's a lovely morning, and I hope we have a lovely session which is very meaningful and gives an insight to our parents and students to a better future in these testing times. So I firmly believe in the quote, positive thinking invokes more energy, more initiative, and more happiness. Humanity is going through unprecedented times. The coronavirus pandemic and the news, along with the uncertainty and the ambiguity, can have a negative impact on everyone's mental state. Positive thinking is a mental and emotional attitude of expecting good and favorable results and not getting discouraged when the plans do not go as we expect them to. It means trying over again and not accepting defeat. To understand more deeply about these wonderful traits of human mind, as a parent and as a student, I am extremely elated to have amongst us Mrs. Jyotsna Bhardwaj, founder director Envision India Edu Services and a member of Association of Indian School Counselors and Allied Professionals. She is also a faculty member for International Diploma in Guidance and Counseling course at the Department of Education, Psychology and Foundation of Education NCERT. Mrs. Jyotsna Bhardwaj is a master trainer with CBSE Macmillan Education and ICAE, engaged with many training programs with the Ministry of Labour and Employment. She is a progressive educator who has conducted training programs for teachers from schools across the country and also conducted capacity building programs for principals and vice principals of JNU and KV under the aegis of the HRD ministry. I welcome you, ma'am, in today's webinar on the topic Decoding Parenting and Schooling in Times of COVID-19. And I'm grateful to you, ma'am, for being amongst us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Jyotsna, ma'am.
Very much. So, first of all, namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I have to say it is absolutely my great pleasure to interact with the teachers, with all the parents of such an illustrious, educational institution like Vandana International School as well as Kamal Model School. Well, before even I start, what I'm here for, I have to say I've had the great pleasure of visiting your school. I have had the great pleasure of interacting with your students through a career guidance program that was a couple of years ago. And every time that I've had a pleasure of interacting, it's always been such a great experience. So before I start thanking you for this opportunity today, I think I have to thank you for this opportunity that came my way a couple of years ago. Well, I do think that initiatives like this one, wherein even if it is through a virtual platform, initiatives like this one where we can share and we can care for each other, that we can, have some kind of a platform like this, wherein good thoughts and ideas and the way forward can be discussed. I do think that initiatives like this will really go a long way in building this very beautiful partnership between educational institutions like yours, between educators who want to make a difference in like you all. And also I do think that it is going to go a long way in bringing the parents, the teachers, all educationists together on a common platform, and that probably might really be the need of the hour. So I want to congratulate you all, the management committee members of the school. I want to start by actually congratulating Ms. Akanksha Tandon, who's the academic director of Vandana International Schools. Young people in the field, it's absolutely phenomenal to see young people sharing good ideas and doing good work. So congratulations for that, Akanksha ma'am. I want to also, before I start, thank Mrs. Vandana Tandon. She's the principal of Kamal Model School, big school, huge strength, doing good work. So congratulations to you too. And I want to thank Mr. Ved Prakash Tandon, who is the principal of Vandana International School. Well, we keep hearing of the school, and I hope your school will grow from strength to strength. I hope when times are better, अभी ये times तो अजीब से है ना, सारी buildings खाली हैं. But I do hope कि जब times better हो जाएंगे, आपकी buildings हमेशा बच्चों से भरी रहेंगी. और मेरी ये दुआ है कि आपके सारे पेरेंट्स आपके साथ ऐसे हाथ से हाथ मिला के जो काम करेंगे ना, वो बच्चे कहाँ पहुंच जाएंगे. So with those very good wishes to you all, your staff members who are probably your backbone and your strength, your parents who are your absolute great partners in education, I do hope you're building this great workforce, which is really going to shape the way the world is going to look in future. So with those very, very good wishes, I'm going to start talking about what I'm here for today. Absolutely, I have to say that these are unprecedented times. So when we say these are unprecedented times, nobody ever thought the times were going to ever be like this. So before I start on this journey and I take you along on this journey, may I just ask you people, can you see the slide share, the slides that I'm showing you? Can you see those?
Absolutely, ma'am. We can very well.
And I hope you can hear me as well.
Absolutely.
As long as you can hear me well, you can see me probably even if a little bit, it's fine. But if you can see all my content that I have for you, it's completely, I have to say, not at all from any of the psychology की मोटी books जो मैंने पढ़ी है, उसमें से बिल्कुल भी कुछ भी नहीं है. क्योंकि अब ज़माना इतना बदल गया कि वो सब काम आएगा नहीं. So it is just my own thoughts from my heart and my head through my own experience of almost 30 years in the field that I'm sharing with you. Well, why are we saying that these are different times and these are difficult times? Well, we need to first understand the world even before we start discussing as to what are we to do with this world that we are living in. Well, थोड़े महीने पहले कुछ ज़्यादा महीने हुए भी नहीं है, everything was all good, everything was in place. सब ठीक ठाक चल रहा था, ज़माना सही चल रहा था, बच्चे स्कूल आ रहे थे, पढ़ रहे थे, सब कुछ चल रहा था, all activities, everything in place. But suddenly now we do realize that the world has completely turned topsy-turvy. बिल्कुल उल्टा हो गया ज़माना, तो फिर हमको करना क्या है? Well, this is causing stress, and I must say that it's not just stress in terms of a little bit of an anxiety here and there. It's stress because everybody is struggling to try in trying to find out what might be the way of the future. हमें आगे बढ़ना कैसे है? कल ही मैं किसी से बात कर रही थी, and this lady is telling me, ज्योत्सना मैम ऐसे लग रहा है कि हम एक टनल के अंदर घुस गए हैं. अभी टनल के बाहर निकलेंगे तो पता नहीं वहां सीधे नदी होगी कि वहां पहाड़ होगा कि वहां क्लाउड होगा कि वहां पर पेड़ होंगे कि जंगल होगा, पता ही नहीं है. अगर पता होता तो टनल के अंदर से तैयारी करके निकलते. बट अब अगर टनल के अंदर से तैयारी करके निकल ही नहीं पा रहे हैं, तो अब हम कैसे, how are we going to prepare ourselves for the future? Well, I would say the pre-COVID era, and why I say the pre-COVID era, because मैं सिर्फ जनवरी फरवरी की बात कर रही हूँ, बहुत ज्यादा महीने हुए भी नहीं हैं. But well, the cause of stress was completely different. सब भाग रहे थे. Everybody was just running. जल्दी करो, जल्दी करो, जल्दी करो. टीचर्स जल्दी जल्दी एक क्लास से दूसरे क्लास पढ़ाओ, फिर घर जल्दी से जाओ, बच्चे जल्दी से होमवर्क करो, जल्दी काम करो, जल्दी एक्टिविटीज करो. And that was really causing a lot of stress. I do think that was one of the reasons for stress, because everybody was running. We were all trying to match up with the kind of work that we were doing in the times that we were living. Well, फिर उसके बाद, there was a lot of stress regarding families. परिवार में इतने सारे लोग, हर कोई अलग अलग दिशा दिखा रहा है, उनको साथ में बांध के कैसे रखना है. How do we keep our families together? And sometimes the very fact that the families need to be kept together is a little bit stressful on people who are taking that responsibility. Then, of course, health, and in different ways. We're not even talking about the health that we are looking at in these times. बच्चे की तबीयत खराब है, and that caused stress, of course. Well, it was a lot about how schools will run. A little bit of pressure about how do we handle our curriculum, how do we handle the humongous amount of syllabus that we are dealing with, how do we manage our timetables, how do we manage our teaching, learning experiences. It was about students, their studies, their marks, their examinations, the competition that they have to face. It was also this, मेरी तो struggle यही चलती रहती है हर समय, अभी वजन ज़्यादा हो गया, अभी वजन कम हो गया. And, well, these were causes really of stress in the pre-COVID times. But now, let's just look at what's happening in the present times. Zamana bilkul alag. Well, now, what causes stress is understanding the situation and the future ahead. बहुत जरूरी है. And इसीलिए मैं कहती हूँ कि all schools were taking the initiative to have webinars like this and keep the conversation going. Hats off to all of them, because it's stressful to even think about how the future might be and how the schools and education systems will even shape up to that. Well, it's about me and my family and coping with the situation with me and my family. Coping with the situation of how the health of my own family members will be. क्योंकि कुछ महीने पहले तक तो खांसता था तो चलो गर्म पानी पी लो, अभी कोई भी खांसता है तो सडनली कान और दिमाग सब अलर्ट हो जाता है, you know, कि क्या हो रहा है. So that's becoming a great cause of stress. Well, job scenario, it may not be me and you, it may not be the teachers in my school, but there are definitely people who are worried about their jobs. And this is what all parents who are also connecting through Facebook and teachers must understand. Jobs are hard to come by. Rules of engagement have changed. Salaries will probably be compromised, and that is stressful for people. It's about the lockdown. How many unlocking will happen? How is it going to treat the world? What is isolation doing to people? आपको और मेरे को भी असर पड़ रहा है isolated रहने का. तो आप सोचो कि बच्चों को कितना असर पड़ रहा होगा. Children are not meant to be locked down in their households. उनको कमरों में बंद करके, घरों में बंद करके. बच्चों को तो पार्क में घूमना चाहिए, बच्चों को बर्थडे पार्टी सेलिब्रेट करनी चाहिए, बच्चों को बाहर खेलना चाहिए, बच्चों को स्कूल में जाना चाहिए, बच्चों को इंटरेक्ट करना चाहिए. बट अगर बच्चे ये सब नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, then how is it going to impact them? How is it going to impact the youth? How is it impacting us? We need to think about that. And then ultimately, it has a great impact on the emotions and relationships. And when I'm talking about emotions, emotional state of people. You know, मैं बहुत लोगों से जब बातें करती हूँ तो मुझे समझ में आता है कि जब मार्च में लॉकडाउन शुरू हुआ था बहुत एक्साइटेड थे सब. फैमिली टाइम, वी विल डू एक्टिविटीज टुगेदर, ऑल ऑफ दैट वाज हैपनिंग. बट अब धीरे धीरे, you know, I do realize that being cooped up in the house is also creating a lot of emotional issues. I do understand that it's also creating this thing where, you know, people are getting onto each other's nerves. एक दूसरे के ऊपर चढ़े जा रहे हैं अब सब लोग, और सब सोचे अभी जल्दी जल्दी निकलो और अपने अपने कामों में लगो. So this is what actually the present times have done to us. So therefore, I think it's extremely important to decode all of this. Well, people might, you know, you all might think कि ये जो topic है parenting and schooling, इसमें नया क्या है और हम ये क्या discuss करें? Don't we really all know what parenting is all about? Don't we really not understand about what schooling is all about? Well, all teachers and parents have been in this business of parenting and schooling for a long time now. तो फिर ऐसा नया क्या है जो we are discussing parenting and schooling? Well, in the times of COVID-19 is the question. So today through this webinar, we are actually going to decode and, you know, kind of revisit what parenting must look like. But for all educators also, it's so important to revisit, you know, rethink, reinvent what schooling might look like. And it's not just for present, but also to be able to help ourselves prepare for the future, which is so uncertain, which is so unpredictable, and which is also so unknown. But you know, इसके webinar के through हम डराने की कोशिश ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि when you accept the situation, and then when you accept it and prepare for the situation, it's quite likely that everybody can emerge out to be a winner. So let's just try to decode, let's just try to revisit, introspect, and understand what really parenting means in this time and forever in future. What really will schooling mean now in future? Because if we understand, then we are good to go. Because ultimately, please understand, it is completely all about children. हम बात पेरेंटिंग की कर रहे हैं, हम स्कूलिंग की बात कर रहे हैं ना, पर हम बात तो बच्चों की कर रहे हैं. वो आपके बच्चे हैं सारे पेरेंट्स के, वो हम सब टीचर्स के बच्चे हैं और ये स्कूल के बच्चे हैं. So that's why let's just talk about children. Well, do you know, just a very brief story that I want to share with you. अकबर का नाम तो सुना ही होगा आपने, एम्परर अकबर. You know, one day these emperors, they had this habit of disguising themselves and going out in their kingdom to find out, you know, what the people might be thinking, you know, what the people are going through, and to understand the situation. तो उनकी आदत थी कि वो लोग अपने you know भेष को बदल के फिर वो जाते थे, रात रात घूमते थे देखने के लिए कि उनकी प्रजा कर क्या रही है, क्या कह रही है, क्या हो रहा है. So that's what Akbar did once, and he went around, and when he was going around, he saw that there were whole lot of these very beautiful children in his kingdom, you know. इतने सुंदर सुंदर बच्चे थे. So he hit upon an idea, and he came back and he called Birbal, and he said, Birbal, मैं गया था और मैंने देखा है कि हमारे जो you know राज्य है उसमें इतने सुंदर सुंदर बच्चे हैं, तो क्यों नहीं हम एक कंपटीशन करते हैं, ऐलान कर दो कि एक यू नो प्रतियोगिता की जाएगी, और उस प्रतियोगिता में सारी मम्मियां जिनके सुंदर सुंदर बच्चे हैं वो लोग आएंगे, और जो सबसे सुंदर बच्चा होगा ना उसको हम एक अवार्ड देंगे अपनी किंगडम की तरफ से. तो वो ऐलान किया गया, सारा फरमान सारे राज्य में भेजा गया, and you know the announcements were made and all of that, and a day was decided that this day all the mothers with their beautiful children will come. जब उस दिन पे जब अकबर और बीरबल वहां गए तो उन्होंने देखा कि उनकी प्रजा, सारे किंगडम की सारी माएं वहां पर खड़ी थी. कोई ऐसी माँ नहीं थी जो अपने बच्चे को लेके वहां नहीं आई थी. एंड देन ही टर्न्ड अराउंड एंड टोल्ड बीरबल, ये क्या है, आपने सही तरीके से संदेश जारी नहीं किया था. मैंने कहा था कि वही माएं जिनके बच्चे सुंदर हैं वो वहां लेके आएंगी, सब माओं को आने को नहीं कहा था. वेल, there is only one pretty child in the world and every mother has it. हर बच्चा सुंदर होता है, और हम हर माँ के लिए, हर फादर के लिए उसका अपना बच्चा होता है. लेकिन अब आप सोचो, स्कूल के लिए वो सारे बच्चे बराबर होते हैं. So just see what a beautiful partnership it can be. The 3,000, 2,000 children which the school takes ownership of. ये हमारे बच्चे हैं, पर आपके लिए आपका वो अपना बच्चा है. So starting with this note and giving this message to all parents who are a part of this session, and to all teachers who are also parents, please celebrate your children. It's very important to celebrate your children, because if you have faith and celebrate your children, then I think the job will be done. Let's just talk more about it. You know, एक गार्डनर जो है, एक माली है, वो बहुत प्यार से अपने बगीचे को सींचता है. वो जब फूल उगाना चाहता है ना, तो फिर वो क्या करता है, बीज खरीद के लाता है और वो बीज ऐसे ही फेंक देता है. उसको नहीं पता है, जब वो बीज डालता है उसको ये नहीं पता है कि फूल पीले रंग के होंगे कि लाल रंग के होंगे. He doesn't know whether the plant which is going to come out is going to be strong enough to withstand the sun, withstand the rain and the storm. Well, he doesn't know whether the plant will even survive or not survive. The gardener doesn't know, but the gardener continues to do his job. फिर जब वो पौधा उगने लगता है और वो थोड़ा वीक होता है ना, तो then he'll put one stick in that to see that the plant will stand. फिर अब तूफान आता है, फिर वो उसको प्रोटेक्ट करता है, फिर उसको मैन्योर डालता है, he'll put fertilizer, he will probably put some he'll give it water, and then when there is bright sunshine he will also put a shade on top so that the plant doesn't suffer. Well, that's the gardener, and parenting is like a gardener's job. हम भी तो यही करते हैं ना, हम भी सींचते हैं अपने बच्चों को, हमें करना चाहिए, और टीचर्स भी यही करती हैं. You know, we provide all the fertilizer and manure and पानी. अब आप सोचो ये सब चीजें आप क्या दे रहे हो बच्चों को, और फिर जब हमें लगता है बहुत तेज धूप है तो हम भी छत देते हैं. लेकिन हमें नहीं पता कि वो बच्चा बड़ा होके क्या बनेगा. We also are not very sure that the seeds that we are sowing are definitely going to turn out to be strong plants, but even then we continue to do our job. So I do hope, no matter what the situation is, I hope all educators, all parents who are connecting to us through this session, I hope we will just continue to do our job. Well, then people ask me कि फिर वो बेस्ट तरीका क्या होता है पेरेंटिंग का. बेस्ट तरीका वो होता है पेरेंटिंग का जो आप करते हैं. Well, what do you mean by a best parent? I don't even know that. And you know, today I'm not here just as an educator, just as someone who works with CBSE, NCERT, who does any kind of psychological research. Today I'm also here as a parent. I have two children, and my elder one is 29 years old, so I have at least 29 years of parenting experience as well. So let me just share with you my own parenting journey, because all the lessons that I've learned about parenting are definitely not through textbooks. किसी किताब में manual में नहीं लिखा है. But everything that I have learned about parenting is through my own parenting journey. And let me share that with you. I hope something valuable will come out of it. But then we're also going to talk about what teachers are doing. And then we'll go on this journey together and take it forward. Well, parents are also jugglers. You know, वो jugglers, आपने देखे हैं वो fairs में, where they're, you know, kind of juggling so many balls together. So parents are also like those jugglers, you know, they are balancing so many balls together. वो क्या juggle कर रहे हैं? They're juggling their own work, their family, you know, all the finances, all the health issues of the family, all the value system and the cultures of the family that they're trying to build, and also their children. So these are different balls that all parents are juggling. But you know, the thing is that फिर वो jugglers के हाथ से भी कभी-कभी तो balls छूट जाती है ना, वो गिर जाती है. पर वो गिरती है तो bounce करके ऊपर उड़ जाती है. But children, please remember, let them fall only if they can bounce back. And if they can't bounce back, then it is my duty as a parent to see that my child will still bounce back. And why I'm saying that is because we're living in times like this, where it's quite possible that children are getting disheartened in a way. जिनके छोटे बच्चे हैं उनको इस बात की परेशानी है कि मैं घर से बाहर क्यों नहीं जा सकती और मैं बर्थडे क्यों नहीं सेलिब्रेट कर सकती. और छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं उनको ये परेशानी कि मैं स्कूल को वापस जाऊंगा, मैं अपनी टीचर्स को मिस कर रहा हूं और इतनी एक्टिविटीज है जो मजा स्कूल में करते हैं और पढ़ते हैं. जो उससे बड़े बच्चे हैं, children who are passing out of 12th, they're worried about the fact that, you know, how will the admission process happen? Will I get the admission? For all children who are stepping out of, finish their graduation, they're wondering whether they will get their jobs. For all children who are in jobs, they're wondering whether they'll be able to keep their jobs or keep getting their salary. So everybody is a bit worried. And so therefore, it's quite possible that these balls are falling a bit here and there. And so therefore, it's very important to help those balls bounce back. And that's why I think the job of the parenting, it is a job by itself. It is a full-fledged 24 hours job, is not easy. But I also have to say, by my own experience, you're doing a good job. मेरा हमेशा ये कहना है, you know, parents की intent हमेशा सही होती है. हर parent चाहता है कि अपने बच्चे के लिए कुछ अच्छा करे. कभी-कभी सिर्फ तरीका गलत हो जाता है. तो वो तरीका हम सही कैसे कर सकते हैं ताकि intent सही हो और तरीका भी सही हो. This is what we are talking about now. Please remember, childhood experiences are foundations for life. And this message is not just for the parents, it's also for all of us educators. Success at adulthood is always a reflection of childhood experiences. आप और मैं आज जो हैं और जिस तरीके से हम सोचते हैं, the way we behave, the attitudes that we have, the skills that we have developed, the values by which we want to live by. Yes, all of this has been learned when we were children. नया क्या आप कुछ सीख रहे हो आज? The way we lead our lives and the person that we have become is completely because of what happened to me in my childhood. मेरे बचपन में अगर मुझे बोला गया, हाँ ज्योत्सना तुम कर सकती हो, हाँ ये भी कर सकती हो, हाँ वो भी कर सकती हो, तो मेरे दिमाग में यही हुआ कि मैं तो सब कुछ कर सकती हूँ और मैं हमेशा यही सोचती हूँ कि मैं सब कुछ कर सकती हूँ और मैं कर सकती हूँ. लेकिन अगर मेरे बचपन में मुझे ये कहा गया है, नहीं कर सकती, छोड़ो तुमसे नहीं होगा, अरे कितने बेवकूफ हो, तुमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, छोड़ दो, तुमसे कुछ होता भी है क्या? तो मैं हमेशा बड़े होते हुए यही सोचूंगी, क्या मैं कर सकूंगी? And it's quite possible कि मैं नहीं कर सकूंगी, क्योंकि every time if I'm going to think कि मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, तो मुझसे कहाँ हो पाएगा? So therefore, what are the kind of childhood experiences that we are giving the children? As parents, as teachers, as educationists, are we giving the kind of experiences in their childhood where we're trying to tell the children, आपसे होगा, चिंता मत करो ना, अरे गिर गई कोई बात नहीं, उठो, अब तो चल पाओगे, अरे मैथ्स का सम नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं, अभी हो जाएगा. If you continue to give these messages, children grow up to believe that they can do it, they will be able to do it. But if we continue to tell them they can't do it, They will not be able to do it. They will grow up to be those underconfident children with low self-esteem who most probably will not be able to. My plan was not to talk about the issues that are happening in the past 2, 3, 4 days. We're hearing all kinds of young children doing all kinds of things to their own life. Well, those are children who didn't have the mental strength, who believe they can't manage it, they can't do it. And so then whom do we blame really? So we need to give it a bit more of a thought, but let me just move up ahead also. Then there is always this debate that when a person becomes what he becomes, जो बच्चा बनता है वो नेचर की वजह से है कि नर्चर की वजह से, जेनेटिक्स की वजह से है क्या? क्योंकि कई बार जेनेटिक्स की वजह से भी लोग सोचते हैं कोई बच्चा किसी तरह से बनता है, और खास करके जब बच्चे को बहुत गुस्सा आता है या बहुत एंगर इश्यूज होते हैं, ये ना इसको बहुत गुस्सा आता है, इसके ना पापा भी ऐसे हैं और इसके दादाजी भी ऐसे हैं. Well, lot of the not so good behaviors and temperaments come from the other side of the family for some reason. And all the good things of everything comes from my side of the family, it so happens. Well, the fact is that there may be some things which are because of the genetics. There may be. But I, as a person, as educator, do believe that a lot of things is because of the nurture. Majority of what people will become will be because of their environment. And I do focus on the nurture part of it. वो इसलिए भी कि nature पे हमारे को अगर control ही नहीं है, तो nurture पे तो definitely control है. तो क्यों ना उसी की बात करें जिस पर हमारा control है. Environments पे हमारा control है ना. Parenting styles पे हमारा control है. Home environment पे मेरा 100% control है और होना चाहिए. Control का मतलब not control the children. Control का मतलब manage my home environment so beautifully that it will be the nurturing environment where my child will grow. I can manage my interactions which are happening at home. I can manage the interactions which happen in school. I can manage a little bit about the community environment, which I can't manage so much. But then that means my own parenting style, that means my home environment, my interactions, my school environment, these are all which I can manage. And that's what nurture is all about. So हमारे पास तो बहुत सारा जो हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं, जिससे हम वो बच्चों को बना सकते हैं जो उनको बनना चाहिए. वो नहीं बना सकते जो हम चाहते हैं वो बने. Let's just talk about this now. Well, we are talking about the parenting styles. We will be talking about the home environment. We will be talking about the interactions. And then we'll be all talking also a little bit about the school environment and community environment briefly. Let me talk about parenting styles. Well, it's a very stylish world that we're living in. Clothes are stylish, homes are stylish, everything is stylish, but well, parents are also stylish. Huh? You didn't even know probably that you had your own style of parenting. So let me just talk about these parenting styles. और ये इसलिए नहीं है कि we are accusing anybody. There's great scope for self-reflection today. ये मेरा session जो है ना आपके लिए, वो इसलिए नहीं कि मैं आपको बता रही हूँ या समझा रही हूँ या सिखा रही हूँ. वो इसलिए है कि आप अपने आप reflect करके खुद ही सीख रहे हो. और अगर आप खुद reflect कर पाओगे इस session से, if you will just pick up whatever you want from the session, you don't need to pick up everything. But what will touch your heart and your head, you will pick up. And if you will pick up something, you will definitely do something about it. So with that hope, I'm taking you through forward in this session. उससे पहले मैं सिर्फ एक चीज आपसे बोलना चाहती हूँ कि नजरिया बदल के तो देखो, नजारे बदल जाते हैं. नजरिया किसकी तरफ बदलना है हमें? नजरिया जिस तरह से हम बच्चों को देखते हैं, नजरिया जिस तरह से हम ये पूरी सिचुएशन को एनालाइज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, नजरिया जिस तरह से हम स्कूल्स को देखते हैं जिसमें मेरा बच्चा जा रहा है, नजरिया जिस तरह से हम मैनेजमेंट को व्यू करते हैं, हमें ये नहीं पता कि मैनेजमेंट की स्ट्रगल क्या है. नजरिया जिस तरह से मैं अपने बच्चे की टीचर को देखती हूँ और सोचती हूँ वो जस्टिस नहीं कर पा रही है, जबकि वो टीचर के पास 50 बच्चे होंगे क्लास में. नजरिया इन सब चीजों की तरफ से बदलेगा तो ही नजारा बदलेगा. मैं फिर से एक बार यही बात बोलूंगी और आगे बढ़ूंगी. नजरिया बदल के तो देखो, नजारे बदल जाते हैं. और I'm just hoping that at the end of the session, some things would have changed. आपके सब के all educators are a part of the session and all parents who are a part of the session, they will see another nazara. I'm starting with the first parenting style, which is authoritarian parenting style. Bilkul Hitler parenting style, low nurturance, very high expectations, but low respect. ऐसी families में बच्चे जहाँ पर अथॉरिटेरियन पेरेंटिंग स्टाइल होता है, ऐसी फैमिलीज में बच्चों की नर्चरेंस नहीं हो पाती है क्योंकि वो उभर के आ नहीं पाते बाहर. एक्सपेक्टेशंस इन फैमिलीज में बच्चों से बहुत होती है, बट देयर इज लेस रिस्पेक्ट. बच्चे पीछे से बोलेंगे नहीं, वो इसलिए नहीं बोलते क्योंकि वो रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, वो इसलिए नहीं बोलते क्योंकि वो डरते हैं. लेकिन ये मान के चलिए कि जब वो डर निकल जाएगा तो वो बोलेंगे और वो भड़केंगे और वो अगेंस्ट जाएंगे. And if you can see the picture, well, I do hope and pray, but I also do think that ये अभी possible भी नहीं है. आजकल के बच्चे इतने smart है ना कि हिटलर टाइप बनना जो है वो possible भी नहीं है in some ways. But if you do think that there is an authoritarian in you, then we have to see what might change. This is extremely harsh, strict, and rigid, and this may not really be the nurturing environment where children will grow into confident individuals with very high self-esteem. Well, the second type of parenting style, permissive parenting style, and just see who's the boss there. बच्चा boss है. मेरे मम्मी पापा बहुत अच्छे हैं, पता है कुछ कहते ही नहीं है. जितने मर्जी टाइम बैठ के मैं टीवी देख सकता हूँ, जहां पर भी बैठ के खाता हूँ, मैं जो मांगता हूँ मेरे मम्मी पापा मुझे उसी समय ला के दे देते, किसी चीज को मना नहीं करते. वेरी हैप्पी चिल्ड्रन. You know, there are not really many rules. वहां पर बहुत फ्रेंडशिप वाला एनवायरमेंट एटमोस्फेयर होता है जो होना चाहिए. या बट एक बात मान के चलिए कि पेरेंट भी होता है, वो फ्रेंड बन सकता है, बट पेरेंट छोड़ के फ्रेंड बनना, यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट इट. देयर इज हाई नर्चरेंस, यहाँ पर बच्चे खुश बहुत रहते हैं, बट एक्सपेक्टेशन ज्यादा नहीं होती ना, क्योंकि चलो ऐसे भी ठीक है और वैसे भी ठीक है. एंड देन अल्टीमेटली देयर इज मॉडरेट रिस्पेक्ट. यू सी, चिल्ड्रन लाइक फेंसेस, चिल्ड्रन लाइक बाउंड्रीज. So that for such parents, children and parents are friends, but whether there is respect, it just comes and goes. So please understand that permissive parenting child, the child is the boss. I'll talk more about it later. And then I go to the third parenting style, which is unengaged parenting style. For me, this is a sad kind of a parenting style. For me, honestly, this is really not about कौन पेरेंट्स काम करते हैं कौन नहीं करते. जिन घरों में दोनों मदर फादर काम करते हैं तब भी वो बहुत एंगेज रह सकते हैं बच्चों के साथ. But in other cases where both parents, even being at home, they might be very unengaged. They might not really be in the life of the child, and that might be actually the biggest punishment that you can give to the child. घर में है पर है नहीं, मेरी जिंदगी में पेरेंट्स हैं पर है नहीं. So there is very low nurturance, there are very low expectations, there is very low respect as well. You know, I do my counseling work with schools across the country. I'm not very happy sharing this, but the fact is that there are some children who always come and tell us that हाँ फिर उनको क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मैं ऐसे करती हूँ तो मेरे पेरेंट्स को कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. मैम मैं पता है कल 2 घंटे ट्यूशन क्लास से लेट आया, लेकिन मेरे पापा ने पूछा ही नहीं कि तुम इतनी लेट हो गए, तुम कहाँ थे. So children like fences again, and so therefore unengaged kind of a parenting style might be a sad parenting style where the child wants the parents, despite the physical presence of the parents, their parents are really not in the life of the child. And then ultimately I'm coming to the fourth kind of parenting style, which is the authoritative parenting style. Please understand, this is the warm, supportive, encouraging parenting style. High nurturance, high expectations, but with high respect. There is so much of support. There are limits, there are boundaries, but there is also this little push. So the life is really like sunshine. Now, for all educators who are part of this session, who are also parents, and for all parents who are connected with us, maybe through Facebook Live, just think about it. You know, all of us, each one of us, we go through 4 of these different parenting styles at different points of time. You know, कभी हम लोग बहुत परमिसिव भी हो जाते हैं, मैं भी बहुत परमिसिव हो जाती हूँ. हाँ ठीक है, ये भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो. उस दिन मेरे बच्चे पूछते हैं आप क्या खा के आए हो, आपका मूड इतना अच्छा है, आज क्या हो गया है? How are you so permissive? And there are other days when I really want to be the authoritative parenting style. There are days when I want to be very strict. So we will actually move between these 4 different parenting styles. But हर बार जब हम उस जोन पे जाने लगे जहां पर वो अथॉरिटेरियन हो जाए, जहां वो ज्यादा परमिसिव हो जाए, जहां वो अनएंगेज होने लगे, then it's important for all of us to pull ourselves back into an authoritative parenting style. So before I move on ahead with this one, I just want to first of all send all my good wishes and a lot of my positive vibes and warmth towards you. I do hope you all parents who are a part of this session will have this wisdom in them to be able to pull themselves from authoritarian, unengaged and permissive styles that they might venture into and get back into the authoritative parenting style. अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. आई होप आपने सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन किया है. आई होप आपने ये इस बात का एहसास किया है कि किस दिशा में हम जा रहे हैं और किस दिशा में हमें जाना है. बट लेट मी ऑल्सो take you into also understanding this 21st century child. Well, 21st century child है कौन? 21st century child को समझने से पहले let me just share a little bit about my own parenting, one of the experiences with you. Well, for all people who are a part of this session, I'm addressing all of those who have maybe 2 children or maybe even more than 2 children. आप में से कितने लोग ऐसे होंगे, सोच के देखिए, जिनके 2 बच्चे हैं लेकिन दोनों बच्चे बिल्कुल एक जैसे हैं. They're absolutely the same. दोनों ही मीठा, दोनों को मीठा पसंद है, दोनों एक जैसी वैल्यू सिस्टम्स इम्बाइब कर रहे हैं, दोनों ही एक जैसी चीजें सीखते हैं, दोनों की पसंद नापसंद एक जैसी है. Very rare. When I do my live sessions, I often ask these questions to the parents and the teachers, and teachers say there is no household where both the children are absolutely alike. Then my question is कि अगर दोनों बच्चे एक जैसे नहीं है तो क्या आप अलग-अलग चीजें बच्चों को सिखा रहे हैं? नहीं ना. We're teaching the same things. 2 children will learn things the 2 different ways. Well, some children will think it is important कि स्कूल से वापस आओ और कपड़े फोल्ड करके रखो और अलमारी ठीक से रखो और जूते जगह पे रखो. One child will learn, the other child won't, despite the fact that you're teaching both the same things. And that is the impact of nurturance, but that is also the impact of how every child is an individual by his or her own self. Well, also before I understand that, get to understanding the 21st century child, let me also tell you that, when my elder one was born in the year 1991, 29 years ago. तो तब मैं तो obviously young parent थी, और क्योंकि psychology background से थी तो मेरे को लगता था मेरे को बहुत कुछ parenting के बारे में आता है. I know I've read like so many fat books in parenting, and I'll be able to like kind of really nurture my child very well. So I was this very enthusiastic parent. मैं 4 बजे उठती थी शाम को, नींद से उठ के I would make this juice for my child. He knew the picture book even before he went to school. I put my heart and soul, and every time I was up and about parent. But after a while, in 97, when my second one was born, by then I was an exhausted parent. तब तक मुझे एहसास हो गया कि अच्छा पेरेंट बनने के लिए आपको कोई गोल्ड मेडल नहीं देने वाला है. मुझे ये भी एहसास हो गया कि बच्चे को आप 4 बजे जूस नहीं दोगे तो 6 बजे दे दोगे तो भी चलेगा, और 6 बजे भी नहीं दोगे 3 दिन के बाद दोगे तो भी बच्चा बढ़ेगा, और कभी-कभी ना भी दोगे और कुछ और खिला दोगे तो भी ठीक है. So I became an easy parent, and in trying to not be that super parent to raise a super child, I became actually a happier parent. और मुझे ये एहसास हुआ कि सुपर पेरेंट बनने से आप सुपर चाइल्ड जरूरी नहीं है कि आप बड़ा करोगे, लेकिन एक हैप्पी पेरेंट बनने से आप हैप्पी चाइल्ड रेज करोगे. So my message to all parents and educators over here is try and be a happy parent rather than being a very efficient, super parent. And that is my message. And with that, I'll take you forward to the 21st century child. Well, who really is this 21st century child? I'm just seeing some participants raising their hands. I do think that you might want to contribute something or ask a question. So I just want to know, are we taking the questions now, or should we hold on the questions to the end of the session, Akanksha ma'am?
Ma'am, I think we'll take the questions towards the end.
All right. So for all participants, and I can say some participants raising hands,
Yeah.
please hold on to your thoughts. Keep those thoughts in with you. Write them on a piece of paper, and at the end of the session, I assure you I'll answer all the questions, and I'll be delighted actually to hear your own comments and your own experiences. Thank you very much, Akanksha ma'am there. So let's just move on to understand the 21st century child. छोटा बेबी जब मेरा आया 91 में, तो जब मैंने उसको कॉट, जब उसको सुलाना होता था ना, तो मैं उसको वो कॉट में पालने में डाल देती थी, और वो ऊपर एक गोल रंग बिरंगा सा लट्टू वो गोल 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 ऐसे घूमता रहता था. So for all parents who are my generation and around my generation, they would know this colorful toy would keep rotating. The child will look at the toy and then the child would go off to sleep. मजे से बच्चा सो जाता था. लेकिन जब तक 97 में मेरा सेकंड वाला आया ना, तब तक वो लट्टू ही गायब हो गया. अभी भी यही है. You don't see those lattus anymore. अब तरीका भी बदल गया है. आज का बच्चा जो है, जब उसको पालने में डालो वो नहीं सोता है. पहली बात तो पालने में हम शायद डालते हैं.
I think everybody, I can see 3 of you.
And then also, जब आप पालने में डाल देते हो बच्चा नहीं सोता है, तो उसके कान में हम मोबाइल फोन लगाते हैं, और मेरा बच्चा जो है ना गाने सुन सुन के आराम से सो जाता है. फिर वो खाना नहीं खाता है, और फिर मैं उसको टीवी के सामने बिठाती हूँ. मेरा बच्चा कार्टून देख के ना बड़े आराम से खाना खा लेता है. फिर जब वो होमवर्क नहीं करते तो मैं बोलती हूँ चलो जल्दी से होमवर्क करो, तब उसके बाद आप आराम से 1 घंटा बैठ के कार्टून शो देख सकते हो, और फिर वो बच्चा आराम से होमवर्क भी कर लेता है. So a lot of children around us in the 21st century are doing, they're doing things just because they're waiting for this beautiful world they want to get into. And what is their world? आजकल के बच्चे का world क्या है? Between the TV, the mobile phone, the internet, or especially in the COVID times, जो बच्चा इतनी रंगीन दुनिया देख रहा है. There is so much color, there is so much of music, there is so much of movement, there is so much of speed and pace. TV से internet, internet से mobile, mobile से फिर से internet, TV, tab, all of the things that you can talk about. उसके बाद when he gets back to his studies, no color. When the child goes back to the school, if there is no color, the child will not want to go back to the school. तो हम अपने schools में कैसे कलर ला सकते हैं? अब हम मैनेजमेंट को तो नहीं बोलेंगे कि वो दीवारें पेंट करनी शुरू कर दें. तो मेरी क्लास में मुझे कलर लाना पड़ेगा. मेरी हिस्ट्री की क्लास में कलर, थ्रू सॉन्ग, थ्रू डांस, थ्रू एक्टिविटीज, आई डोंट नो. फिर मेरी अकाउंट्स की क्लास में कलर, और मेरी मैथ्स की क्लास में कलर. बट पेरेंट्स को भी सोचना पड़ेगा. If the parents don't want their children to always be latched on to the TV and the mobile phone and the internet and that rangeen dunya that the child is in, then the parent has to think about how will he get color into the house. फिर आप कौन सी कहानी बताएंगे, और आप कैसे डांस करके दिखाएंगे, और आप कौन सा गाना गाएंगे जो उनको उनके टीवी से ज्यादा पसंद आएगा. And that is the biggest challenge we parents and educators are facing today. बच्चा एंगेज होना ही नहीं चाह रहा हमारे साथ ना, क्योंकि मेरी कहानियां तो इतनी रटपटी बेकार वही वैल्यू सिस्टम वाली घिसी पिटी कहानियां हैं, और अगर मेरी कहानियां नहीं बदलेंगी और वो एंजॉयबल नहीं होंगी तो बच्चा तो टीवी में ही जाएगा ना. तो अगर आपका बच्चा सारा दिन टीवी के सामने है और मोबाइल के सामने है और उसी के गाने सुनता है और इंटरनेट पे है ना, तो फिर आप सोचो कि आप उनकी दुनिया को कैसे और रंगीन बनाओगे ताकि वो बच्चा आपके पास आएगा. Biggest challenge that any parent is facing today, and biggest challenge that every educator will face once the educator goes back to school. इसके बारे में सोचिए और मैं आपको आगे लेके चलती हूँ. ABCD तो हमने बहुत सिखाया है बच्चों को, और मुझे पता है दिस वाज अ रियल टाइम फेस टू फेस क्लासरूम, और मैं आपसे पूछती A for, तो आप क्या बोलते हैं? A for maybe apple, maybe admiration, maybe amazing. These are the words that you might say. Where B for ball, B for boy, B for bangles, B for bravery, and C for cat, C for change, C for companionship, C for compatibility, right? Let's just now learn the ABC of parenting. A for acceptance. acceptance of my child at home, and as an educator, acceptance of children in school. Not every child can get a 90%. Not every child can be the best singer in the world. Not every child can be the most brilliant sports person. But every child can be something. हर बच्चा कुछ ना कुछ तो बन ही सकता है ना? हर बच्चा जो है वो पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छा होगा, या हर बच्चा जो है वो एक सक्सेसफुल पर्सन बनेगा और उसको वहीं पहुंचना है. 98% मार्क्स हर बच्चा नहीं कर सकता है वो. So do I accept my child for what the child is? In the same way that the world has accepted me for what I am. मैं भी तो ना सबसे अच्छी थी नहीं पढ़ाई में. मैं तो बायो और साइकोलॉजी सब में बहुत अच्छी थी, पर मैथ्स में तो मैं बहुत बेकार थी. And I may have failed a mathematics examination, right? And I was a good player, but I was not the best person maybe in terms of sports. But the world still accepted me. And so if the world has accepted me for not the very perfect person that I am, then am I accepting my child for not the very perfect child that the child is? So acceptance is what is important in schools and homes. The boundaries. And what is the boundary?
क्या क्वेश्चन पूछूं? ये पूछ लूं कि सिबलिंग राइवलरी से रिलेटेड पेरेंटिंग पे या
boundary कौन सी है वो? Well, it is the wisdom
या
of
फिर ये पूछ लो during this COVID time, please give light on the
Can we
career
mute
of
the panelists?
I
Please
will
mute all the panelists.
I just heard a little bit of somebody was saying something. Please, in COVID times, throw a bit of light on the career options. I will be talking very briefly about that as well. So hold on to your thoughts. It's quite possible that everything that you want me to talk about will actually fall in this session as well. And if not, at the end of the session, I'll be very happy to answer your questions. I'm also, I just want to say I'm apologetic for the fact that because the time constraint, maybe I'm not able to talk in detail about everything that I want to. However, I try to do as much justice as I can. I was talking about boundaries, and it's important for all of us teachers and educators to know what the boundary of discipline or indiscipline can be for the child. मेरे लिए एज अ टीचर मुझे पता है मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ बहुत फ्रेंडली हूँ, लेकिन सारे बच्चे आके मेरे टेबल पे खड़े होके ऐसे कोनी करके नहीं खड़े हो सकते हैं. There's a boundary over there for me as a very conventional educator, right? So what really are the boundaries for the parents and the children is something that we need to think about, because boundaries are important. And the C, which is the character building, is extremely important. Well, अभी इस कोविड टाइम्स में भी हम ये जान रहे हैं कि कैरेक्टर्स जो उभर के आ रहे हैं ना, वही दुनिया को सस्टेन करके रख रहे हैं. And so how are we going to help children build the characters? And for all parents, educators who are a part of this session, I know you're all attending it from your homes. And अभी maybe क्योंकि सारा परिवार घर पे है और आपको कोई चॉइस भी नहीं है ना, तो ये बहुत अच्छा टाइम है कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग के लिए और उनको ये सिखाने के लिए. बट आप एक चीज सोच लो कि आप सिखाओगे कैसे. आप बच्चों को कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग और वैल्यूज एक ही तरीके से सिखा सकते हो, खुद वो करके. लेक्चर से आप कभी भी नहीं सिखा सकते हो, और वो कैसे खुद बन के सिखा सकते हो. द रोल मॉडल्स दैट यू आर, दैट्स अ गुड टाइम, बिकॉज अभी 24 घंटे जो बच्चे आपके साथ घर में है ना, तो वो सारा टाइम आपको देख ही रहे हैं. आपका बिल्कुल भी नहीं सुन रहे हैं वो मैं मान सकती हूँ, पर देख आप सबको रहे हैं. 100% everything that you're doing, of how you're speaking to your spouse, of how you are managing your time, of how much time you are spending with the TV, of how you're organizing your own work at home, of how you're focusing on your diet and your health, of how you're managing your own emotions and anger, is what they're learning, whether you like it or not. You may not be teaching, but they're learning for sure. So think about it. Tremendous responsibility. Actually, मुझे लगता है ना, घर में घुस के बैठना ना पेरेंट्स के लिए सबसे ज्यादा चैलेंजिंग है. And I'm just going to take you further with there. D, ABCD का D is for discipline and positive discipline. I'll talk more about this positive discipline. And why am I even calling it positive discipline is the question. I'll talk more about it. And this is why I call it positive discipline. Well, discipline doesn't mean वो तभी होगा जब बच्चा गलती करेगा. डिसिप्लिन का मतलब है कि हम वो सब क्या करें कि बच्चा गलती और मिसबिहेवियर कम करे. और वो कैसे होगा? वेल, आई डू नो with our children at home and in these times when we can't step out, it's very difficult. It's becoming even more difficult to manage misbehaviors. And especially because emotions are, reaching completely a different level, that maybe emotional fragility is something which is coming across. सबका मूड बहुत जल्दी खराब हो रहा है आजकल, और ये बच्चों को देखो, कुछ भी बोलती हूँ दरवाजा बैंग करके चले जाता है मेरे मुंह पे, और अपने आप को कमरे में बंद करके बैठे रहते हैं, और मैं कुछ भी कह रही हूँ और ये इरिटेट हो रहे हैं, और मैं भी इरिटेट हो रही हूँ, बच्चा कुछ भी बोल रहा है मैं इरिटेट हो रही हूँ ज्यादा. So with these kind of emotions that are just going up and down, especially in these times where irritability is increasing, let me just share with you how you can handle misbehaviors a bit better. Well, what are the reasons for misbehavior? Only 5. किसी का भी, ये बच्चों का नहीं है, जो घर में अगर आप मिसबिहेवियर देख रहे हो, आप टेम्पर टैंट्रम्स देख रहे हो, आप देख रहे हो कि हम लोग एक दूसरे से आर्ग्यूमेंट में ज्यादा पड़ रहे हैं, मे बी हो सकता है कि हम पेशेंस कम हो रही है. Only 5 reasons. First one is power struggle. You're telling me watch TV only for 2 hours. अभी तो मैं 3 घंटे देख के दिखाती. जब मैं टीवी देखने बैठती हूँ तभी आप बोलते हो पढ़ने बैठ जाओ. हाँ, अब तो मैं तभी पढ़ने बैठूंगी जब मेरा मन करेगा. There is this power struggle happening between people of the house. और फिर जब पावर स्ट्रगल होती है ना, तो वो पावर स्ट्रगल में हर कोई जीतना चाहता है. किसी को ये भी नहीं पता डिस्कशन किस बात की हो रही है. We forgot what were we fighting about, but we all want to win the battle. And in winning the battle, there's this great power struggle happening, because of which there may be misbehaviors. Power struggle between spouses, power struggle between parents and children, power struggle between siblings, power struggle between educators and parents. दोनों के बीच में power struggle. नहीं मैडम हम ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, मैडम बोल रही है ऐसे. There's this power struggle. But let me tell you, the only way to deal with power struggle is sometimes you have to give the power away. कभी कभी जीतने के लिए हारना भी पड़ता है, और हार के जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. To win the bigger battles of your life, there may be small ones that you might have to lose. So lose the battle sometimes with your children. It's okay. And lose that battle with your spouse sometimes. It's okay. In the long run, it might not matter. This doesn't mean that you're giving up. This just means that you're pushing it a bit here or there. When the time is right, you will come back to it. So power struggle, जिसकी वजह से misbehavior होता है. The second one is revenge. कल जब मैंने बोला, इन्होंने माना नहीं ना, आज तो देखना मैं इनके कहने ही नहीं मानूंगी. मैम ने सबके सामने मुझे डांटा, मुझे वो अच्छा नहीं लगा. Today I will not listen to her. When I told him he did not listen to me, today I will also take revenge. So the second one is revenge, which causes misbehavior. Then we need to analyze कि हम ऐसी कैसी conditions create करें जहाँ पर बच्चे या बड़े या जो भी हैं वो revenge लेना चाह रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से वो misbehave कर रहे हैं. The third one is avoidance of failure. मुझसे होता ही नहीं है, उसके इतने % मार्क्स आ गए, उसके इतने % मार्क्स आ गए, वो कितना अच्छा गाती है, तुम क्यों नहीं गाती हो? देखो वो कोविड टाइम्स में कितनी अच्छी अच्छी पेंटिंग बना के करी है, तुम तो कुछ कर नहीं रही हो. देखो वो जो है वो कितनी अच्छी पोयम लिख रही है, और तुम तो देखो पोयम लिख ही नहीं पा रही हो. अरे मुझसे नहीं होता कुछ भी, मुझे कुछ नहीं करना. Avoidance of failure. I can't do all of these things. Some people, my own friends, they got under pressure because सब लोग इतनी अच्छी अच्छी चीजें घरों में बना के फेसबुक पे डाल रहे थे. तो वो कंपटीशन ऑफ सॉर्ट्स हो गया. तो सबने बोला जो सर तुम नहीं बना रही. मैंने बोला मैं इस कंपटीशन में हूं नहीं. I came out of the power struggle and I'm a happy person. Well, I cooked a lot, but I didn't feel the need to post it on Facebook. I'm happy. Avoidance of failure, and then attention seeking. मैं ना इतने देर से मेरा मूड खराब है, मेरे घर में किसी ने नोटिस नहीं किया. जब मैं जोर से दरवाजा बैंग करती हूँ ना, तो सब भाग के आते हैं क्या हुआ. जब मैं चीजें पटकती हूँ ना, जब मैं जोर से चीखती हूँ ना, तब लोगों को नोटिस होता है. So therefore, this is what I will do. Most misbehaviors come because of attention seeking. So therefore, if you think somebody is misbehaving in a house, give a little bit of attention. तो इस वेबिनार के बाद ना आप जाके जब बच्चा आपका मिसबिहेव करेगा या चीखेगा चिल्लाएगा, तो आराम से प्यार से बैठो ना, इधर आना जरा बता दे क्या हो गया, जब बांट के बात करते हैं. पर सिर्फ बच्चों के साथ नहीं, अपने स्पाउसेस के साथ भी ये कर सकते हैं हम. क्या बात है, इतने इरिटेटेड आओ ना, बताओ क्या हो गया, मूड क्यों खराब हो रहा है आपका. And the other way around, because it's quite possible that nobody is giving attention, and that's why this is happening. And the last one is I know it all attitude. बहुत सारे बच्चे जोन में होते हैं. मुझे सब पता है, आप क्या सिखाओगे मुझे. अरे मुझे पता है ना इंटरनेट पे क्या करना है. अरे मुझे पता है ना कितना टीवी देखना है, मुझे मत बोलो ये सब. And so therefore this I know it all attitude comes from a lot of confidence which comes from nowhere actually. So therefore we need to order. And for all educators and for all parents who are a part of this session, only 5 causes of misbehavior. There is not a 6th one. So when you see your children or your spouse or some family members is not behaving the way we do think may be the right way to behave, see वो behavior इन पांचों में से किस slot में आप डालोगे? Because when you will analyze the cause, that is when you will know what the solution is. अगर रिवेंज के कारण है तो फिर क्या हुआ ऐसे जिसका रिवेंज वो लेना चाह रहे हैं बच्चा? पावर स्ट्रगल है तो फिर क्यों? Let me just also explain a little bit of this through one more example. There's this mother who came to me and she said, मैम पता नहीं क्या बात है, मैं अपनी बेटी को हर रोज बोलती हूँ कि 5 बजे शाम को वो जरूर दूध का ग्लास पिएगी और वो हर दिन जो है ना 7 बजे पीती है. और क्यों वो बच्ची बोलती है मैं 5 बजे क्यों पीऊँ, मैं 7 बजे पीऊंगी. तो मैंने उससे पूछा वैसे 5 बजे पिए चाहे 7 बजे पिए, पीती तो है ना फिर. इट्स ओके. This is a perfect example of power struggle. I am telling you 5, so you should drink at 5. And the child says, why should I listen to you? I am powerful, I will drink at 7. Think about these things. Little things can make the biggest difference. I'm going to come to a very important part, which is the parent-school partnership. And ये वाला part जो है ना, I'm talking as a parent and as an educator because I've seen both sides of it in many different ways. And I've seen it in schools across the country. So this part of my session is not about parent-school partnership as far as Vandana International School is concerned, or about parent-school partnership specifically as regards Kamal Model School is concerned. This is about schools across the country. This is how partnerships should be. Because आप ये मान के चलो कि इस पार्टनरशिप में बेनिफिट सिर्फ एक ही जना करेगा, वो है बच्चा. कोई बेनिफिट नहीं करता है इसमें, सिर्फ बच्चा बेनिफिट करता है. आप चाहते हैं आपका बच्चा बेनिफिट करे तो फिर आप इसको सुन लीजिए. It will be better together for the child if this partnership between home and school is through the child. Let's talk about it. So we need to just look at this. Abhi dekhiye, this is the condition of the teachers. For to build a strong partnership, parents must understand what the teachers are going through in the real terms. 1969, 79, 89 में this is what it was. मेरे को याद है when I would go and tell my mother, टीचर ने ऐसा कहा, मम्मी 2 थप्पड़ और लगाती थी. टीचर के बारे में मत बोलो, तुम्ही ने कुछ गलत किया होगा. Times changed. आप देखो 1969, 79, 89 में टीचर की शान. अब 2009 और अब आगे देखो, look at the accountability on part of the teacher. इतनी accountability है, despite the fact that the work is also increased so much. And so parents must understand that it's not totally the accountability of the teacher. वो जो आप 2009 वाली स्लाइड में देख रहे हो ना पिक्चर में, वो पेरेंट्स का एक्सप्रेशन जो है वो दोनों तरफ होना चाहिए था. वो टीचर की तरफ भी होना चाहिए था और वो बच्चे की तरफ भी फेस होना चाहिए था. Because it has to come from both sides, not just from the side of the teacher. And then look how the world has changed for the teacher. Well, बहुत साल पहले तो टीचर्स ऐसे पढ़ा रहे थे, chalk and talk. ज्यादा कुछ इतना सब घुसाने की क्लास में जरूरत ही नहीं थी. But just look where it has gone now. We have smart boards, we have smart classroom. टीचर हिस्ट्री सिविक्स पढ़ाएगा, पर टीचर स्मार्ट बोर्ड पे कैसे पढ़ाना है वो भी सीखेगा और अपने आप को डिजिटल रेवोल्यूशन में घुसाएगा. एंड अब आगे देखिए कहाँ पहुंच गई है वो टीचर. देखिए अब आई एम श्योर इट्स ब्रिंगिंग अ स्माइल टू योर फेसेस, बट द टीचर इज कुकिंग एंड क्लीनिंग एंड स्वॉबिंग एंड आयरनिंग एंड मैनेजिंग ऑनलाइन क्लासरूम्स एंड लुकिंग आफ्टर द चिल्ड्रन. दैट्स व्हाट द टीचर इज डूइंग. और अभी तो यही नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि कौन सा काम ज्यादा जरूरी है और कौन सा काम कम जरूरी है. दैट इज व्हाट हैज हैपेंड. And not just teachers, parents are also doing all of this. And the teacher has probably gone just completely digital. घर भी संभालूंगी मैं और online classes भी लूंगी. And you know, I can say this because I've been doing virtual classrooms myself, 2 sessions almost every day. And a person like me who thinks is high on energy is also facing fatigue. So teachers are facing fatigue, but still at it. And I do know that for coordination of sessions like this, there are people from the school who have been coordinating even right up to 10 o'clock and 10:30 in the night. So therefore, we have to understand the space in which the educators are today, and this is the future of the educators. फिर वेब एक्सेस होना जरूरी है, फिर नया पैराडाइम बिल्ड करना जरूरी है, फिर बच्चों को स्किल सेट्स सिखाना बहुत जरूरी है, क्रिएटिव publishing. Teachers are also making creatives now to even tell people what the online class is all about. One didn't even think one was going to be doing all this. Information management, so much of information, have to manage that. Thinking pedagogy has to change. Learning environments have changed. अरे 4 महीने पहले तक तो लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट वो स्कूल की बिल्डिंग थी, अब वो लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट सारी घर में शिफ्ट हो गई है. And then after you return home, earlier it was returning from school, coming back home, and the day was done. Now you're sitting in your home and you're never returning home because the day is never done. And that's the challenge for the teachers. So then, when you get a push, you have no choice but to fly. So let's understand now from what the parents can do to build this partnership after having understood what the teachers are into. Well, the onus of the learning environment now is the home. इसलिए पेरेंट्स के लिए समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट शिफ्ट हो गई है और हमारे घर में अब सब कुछ लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट है. जिस तरह से हम बोल रहे हैं, मैंने पहले भी बोला, द वे आई स्पीक, द काइंड ऑफ वैल्यूज आई एग्जिबिट, द वे आई मैनेज माय ओन डिसिप्लिन, ऑल ऑफ दैट इज अ लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट. एंड सो therefore, what kind of learning environment are you creating? Please manage your learning environment well. Onus of teaching learning process has almost become equal. In fact, the onus of a lot of teaching learning has now become equal partnership between the teacher and the parent. Teacher online class से पढ़ाएगा, parent उसको substantiate और supplement करेगा. Teacher online class लेगी और homework देगी, parent उसको monitor करेगा. You see, because अब ऐसा नहीं है कि teacher अपने घर से बैठ के कितना monitor कर पाएगी. और अगर मॉनिटर नहीं कर पाएगी, and this is here to stay, this is real, let me tell you, even if the children get into the buildings maybe in a couple of months, even then learning environments will continue to be homes in a major way. Monitoring school work, my humble request to the parents is please monitor what is happening. आपके बच्चे 10th में हो, 11th में हो, 12th में हो, 6th में हो, 2nd में हो, मॉनिटर करना बहुत जरूरी हो गया. इसलिए क्योंकि नहीं तो टीचर मॉनिटर कैसे करेगी, नोटबुक्स कैसे जाएंगी उसके पास, तो फिर मॉनिटर कौन करेगा. तो आप अपना हाथ बढ़ाइए और हाथ मिला लीजिए वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू, बिकॉज आप मॉनिटर करोगे कि स्कूल वर्क कैसे होने वाला है और आप बहुत अच्छा कर पाओगे. ई विजिलेंस, मेरे को कई पेरेंट्स ने ये भी बोला कि बच्चों को ऑनलाइन क्लास होती है, बच्चा हेडफोन लगा के बैठा है, मुझे तो ये भी नहीं पता बच्चा सच में क्लास सुन रहा है कि कुछ और कर रहा है. एंड द पेरेंट्स विल हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी विजिलेंट. आपका बच्चा इंटरनेट पे सच में होमवर्क के लिए रिसर्च कर रहा है कि कहीं और ही लॉग इन करके बैठ के. And with the kind of things we are hearing now, I think e-safety might be one of the most important skills which are required. So e-vigilance and e-safety is very very important. Progress and evaluation, इसमें आपको हाथ बढ़ाना पड़ेगा और देखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे हम progress और evaluation कर सकते हैं teachers के साथ, because it will be a while before the children will be able to go to school and take their examinations. But time management, बच्चा टाइम कैसे मैनेज कर रहे हैं, पर आप कैसे टाइम मैनेज कर रहे हो कि आप जैसे टाइम मैनेज कर रहे हो ना, वैसे ही बच्चे भी मैनेज करना सीख रहे हैं. एंड टाइम मैनेजमेंट डज नॉट मीन एक टाइम टेबल आपने बना के चिपका दिया और उस पर लिख दिया बच्चा कौन से टाइम करेगा, वो तो वो नहीं करेगा. Because when you make the rules, then children break the rules. But when children and parents make rules together, most likely they will obey. So make the rules with them. Time management and ultimately routine management. If there is no routine, the children will find it harder to get back to school. For so many months, the children are going to be at home and there is no routine of sleeping, no routine of getting up, no routine. जब मन किया खाना खा लिया, जब मन किया टीवी देख लिया, जब मन किया होमवर्क कर लिया, जब मन किया सो गए, जब मन किया उड़ गए. अगर ये रूटीन नहीं रहेगा तो जब आप स्कूल बच्चों को वापस भेजेंगे ना, तो आपका काम बहुत मुश्किल होने वाला है. So set up routines and cultures from your home, but that will start from you again. आप कैसे अपना रूटीन करोगे उस पर डिपेंड करेगा, बच्चा अपना रूटीन करेगा भी कि नहीं. So this might be one of the most important slides actually in this session. So many things to think about because the onus now completely shifting to the other side. So make your family cultures, especially as regards screen time and me time is concerned. what is your me time, and it's okay to tell children सब चुप हो जाओ, अभी कुछ मत बोलो, मैं सोच रही हूँ बैठ के. और फिर बच्चे को लगे अच्छा मुझे भी कुछ सोचना चाहिए. अरे तुम भी टीवी बंद करके बैठो और तुम भी सोचो, और हम सब सोच रहे हैं. हम सोच क्या रहे हैं, पता नहीं हम क्या सोच रहे हैं, क्योंकि जब कोई सोचेगा तो कुछ ना कुछ तो निकल के आएगा. पर अगर हम सब टीवी के और सब गैजेट से अटैच रहेंगे तो कोई भी सोच नहीं रहा है. जो सोचते हैं ना वो बहुत करामात करते हैं जिंदगी में, और जो सोचते ही नहीं वो क्या करामात करेंगे. तो even to the extent that you may not be thinking anything, to even portray yourself as a thinker is a good idea. सब काम छोड़ के सिर्फ सोचेंगे हम, तुम भी सोचो मैं भी सोचूंगी. Well, the way forward and the big picture really is this. Schools and homes focus on IQ. I think it's great need to focus now on the EQ part of it. Emotional quotient, we need to focus on that, because आगे जाके आप देखो मैथ, सोशल स्टडीज, साइंस के मार्क्स तो इंपॉर्टेंट रहेंगे, पर उससे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेंगी बहुत सारी और चीजें, और मैं आपके उसके बारे में बात करने वाली हूँ. सोशल स्किल्स नीड टू बी रीअंडरस्टूड. Social skills is meaning completely different. I can't hug you, I can't kiss you, I can't pat you on the back, I can't even shake your hands. Even then, how can I motivate you? And that's such a big challenge. So application AQ. Somebody says AQ is adversity skill. I do think AQ is application skill. Theory में हम सबको बहुत कुछ जानते हैं, जिंदगी में अप्लाई जब करने लगते हैं तो होता नहीं है. मैं साइकोलॉजिस्ट हूँ, थ्योरी में मुझे बहुत पता है कि एंगर को कैसे मैनेज किया करता है, पर जब अप्लाई करने लगती हूँ तो मुझसे एंगर मैनेज ही नहीं होता है. As a teacher, I know a lot about how certain things to be taught, but when I actually start teaching, I can't apply those principles. So application skills are going to become so important, and the whole business of life skills is something completely different. It's not just self-awareness, it's not just decision making and prioritization, it is not just problem solving, it is adaptability. और कोविड टाइम में रह के तो ये वाली लाइफ स्किल तो हमने सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी हो गई है. हमने इसको सीख लिया है, न जान के भी हमने सीखा है एडेप्टेबिलिटी, न जान के भी हमने सीखी है रेजिलियंस, cognitive flexibility, cognitions, how to change the thinking in my mind. अभी हमें लगा 1 जुलाई से स्कूल शुरू होंगे, उसके बाद चेंज प्रोग्राम, अब लगा 15 जुलाई से शुरू होंगे, फिर चेंज प्रोग्राम, नवंबर तक स्कूल शुरू नहीं होंगे, चेंज. दिमाग में प्रोग्राम बदलते रहना पड़ेगा, राइट. एंड ऑल्सो मैंने सोचा था मैं पायलट बनूंगा, फिर वो प्लान बदलना पड़ेगा मुझे. अब मैंने सोचा था कि मैं अब्रॉड जाऊंगी स्टडीज करने के लिए, लेकिन अब मुझे प्लान बदलना पड़ेगा. ऑल द टाइम कॉग्निशंस इन द माइंड हैव टू कीप चेंजिंग. हमने सोचा था हम टीचर्स को ना 15 जुलाई से तो स्कूल बुला लेंगे, अब हमको ये प्रोग्राम बदलना पड़ेगा. You see, programs in the head have to keep changing. So cognitive flexibility is such a big skill. Handling emotions. And I think if we focus on these 4 life skills, I think we'll be better off than many other people. And dealing with stress. We have to devise our own ways of being able to inculcate these 4 skills. First in ourselves, then in our family members and our children, our colleagues, and people who know us very well. I'm going to come to this part of career guidance. I'm also keeping track of time. So we have half an hour more, and I hope we'll be able to do justice in the half an hour, because I have to keep time to even answer your questions. Well, let me talk about career guidance in a very brief way. Although I do think career guidance, the scope of discussing it is huge. I myself am a career guidance counselor, but I do realize that कौन सी दिशा सही है, इसमें इतना confusion है. अभी पहले भी था, हमेशा था, क्योंकि बच्चों को all of 14, 15, 16, 17 years के जो बच्चे हैं उनको कैसे समझ में आएगा कि वो जिंदगी में क्या करना चाहते हैं. मेरे जैसा इंसान who's 52 years old and many of you who may be 40 or 30 years old, हम यही सोच रहे हैं कि हम जो करें वही हम करना चाहते भी थे कि नहीं. तो बच्चों से एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं 14-15 years के they should take the जिंदगी के decisions at all order. However, relating to the present times, what does career guidance mean is the question. Well, I think that as a career guidance counselor, जो चीजें मैं जनवरी में बोल रही थी वो बदल गई फरवरी में, क्योंकि जमाना इतनी तेजी से बदल रहा है. What I spoke about in March is completely different from what I'm speaking about today. And I'm 100% sure how I will speak about career guidance and jobs and opportunities will be completely different when I speak about it in the month of November. Just because of the challenging times due to the COVID era that we're living in. Well, is medicine a good option? Yes, a good option. It's dangerous being in a medical profession, but it has opportunities. Is aviation a good option? Difficult option. There are no jobs. Is going abroad a better option? Not at this current time. Look inwards towards your country. Well, what do you do with science? You can do many things with science. Don't just latch on to engineering alone. Well, is it just science? No. Humanities and commerce becomes equally important, but what in commerce? Consulting is a good idea. Everything to do with e-businesses, e-digital platforms, e-marketing, all of that. E-commerce is a big area, especially in the COVID times. Well, is entrepreneurship a good area? Small scale businesses will become important. So it is a good idea to think about it. Is humanities a good idea? Yes, mass media and journalism is good. Yes, human resource management is still good. But considering all of this, I have to, as a career counselor, warn you and prepare you for the future, saying jobs will not be easy to come by. We are living in very difficult times. So what do we do as parents and educators? Help children to build skills. Jobs will come and go. Skills will stay with them. एक बच्चा जिसकी critical reasoning skill अच्छी है, एक बच्चा जिसकी decision making अच्छी है और initiative अच्छा है और smart personality उसने develop करी है और confidence है, अगर ये सब skills बच्चे के साथ है तो बच्चा इंजीनियरिंग में घुसा था, फिर इसको लगा नौकरी नहीं है. If he doesn't have the job, वो कुछ और करेगा, फिर वो कुछ और करेगा, वो कुछ और करेगा, और हर बच्चा जो इस जनरेशन में रह रहा है ना, वो 4-5 जॉब्स करके फिर अल्टीमेटली पहुंचेगा जहां उसको पहुंचना है. So please remember, the message for all parents is think of these 4 pillars first, और इस पिलर के, इन 4 pillars के लिए अपने आप सारी जी जान लगा दो. Number 1 is understand the aptitude of your child. If he doesn't have the aptitude for maths, then why is he doing engineering? Then he can do so many other brilliant things. If the child doesn't have aptitude for language, then let him not think of journalism. Then he can think of something else, right? So it is important to understand the aptitude. The second one is important to develop great skills, confidence, decision making, critical thinking, managing emotions. All of this need to be built. The third pillar is nurturing your personality. Jobs will come not by your marks alone. They will also come by the personality that you are. How smart are you? How good are your communication skills? How well groomed are you? How well mannered are you? And the fourth pillar, which is your own self-awareness. आप अपने आप को जानते भी हो. अगर आप अपने आप को जानोगे ना, तो अपने लिए कुछ अच्छा ढूंढोगे. पर अगर आप अपने आप को नहीं जानोगे, तो फिर तो आप भटक रहे हो. ये भी कर लो, ये भी कर लो, ये भी कर लो, ये भी कर लो. So with that, I think the career guidance part, I cannot elaborate on the professions now. I'm very happy in future, if the school wants, I'll do a detailed section on career guidance with children and parents. That's completely a big, huge area. But having said that, something about career guidance that I want to share with you today is cognitive flexibility. दिमाग में अलग तरीके से सोचना शुरू कर दो. जो आज नौकरियां हैं वो 4 महीने के बाद नहीं रहेंगी, और जो जॉब्स जिस तरह से लोग दिखते हैं वो भी नहीं रहेंगे. So all children who are at home and all parents, please go on to internet and explore the scope and trends. More importantly than you explore what is that job about. उसका scope क्या है अब और उसकी trends क्या है अब. I hope that helps you. And now I'm going to start winding up my session. ABCD पे मैंने छोड़ दिया था. अभी एक R मेरा भूल गया था, वो मैं अभी आ रही हूँ. Reassurance is very important. बच्चों को हर दिन बोलना बहुत जरूरी है. मैं हूं ना, कोई बात नहीं, मैं हूं. हर दिन ये मैसेज देना बहुत जरूरी है. It is very important to tell the children that आप कुछ भी हो, मेरे पास वापस आ जाना. I think that may not have happened, and that's why we hear so many unpleasant incidents. So finally, I'm winding up with my top tips for you. Simple tips. कोई मोटी मोटी साइकोलॉजी किताबों से कुछ भी नहीं उठाया, अपनी जिंदगी से उठाया है। और बहुत आसान है ये करना, मुश्किल भी कुछ भी नहीं है। तो आई होप ये आपको हेल्प करेगा। एम्पैथी इज इम्पोर्टेंट। जो बच्चा वो कह रहा है ना कि मेरे को बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, मैं अपनी बर्थडे नहीं मना पाया कोविड की वजह से, उसके दिल के अंदर सच में घुस के उसके शूज में जाना देख जरूरी है। हाँ हाँ, 10 साल के बच्चे को बहुत गुस्सा आएगा। किसी बच्चे के ये सोच के चलना कि मेरे को अपना प्लान बदलना पड़ेगा करियर का, मैं तो पायलट बनना चाह रहा हूँ और मुझे कुछ भी कोर्स करना पड़ेगा, एंड ही इज फ्रस्ट्रेटेड। इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू एम्पैथाइज एंड गेट इनटू हिज माइंड, क्योंकि मेरे लिए तो एज अ करियर काउंसलर बोलना बहुत आसान है, तो कोई बात नहीं, प्लान बदलो, क्या फर्क पड़ जाता है? फर्क पड़ता है उसको, बहुत फर्क पड़ता है। So it is important to empathize, put yourself into the shoes of the other people. Make your home or school a safe base. कुछ भी करो बच्चे, घर आ जाना। कोई मिस्टेक ऐसी नहीं होती है, इतनी बड़ी नहीं हो सकती कि आप घर नहीं आ सकते। I always told my children, no mistake is ever big that you cannot pick up the phone and call your mom. And the first person that you should think of calling is your mom. कुछ भी हो जाए. And then when you do this, you tell them that it's okay to make mistakes, but no mistake is ever such a blunder that it can cost you your life. So please give this message that your home is a good base and the school also is a safe base. बेटा homework नहीं किया तो कोई बात नहीं, स्कूल तो वापस आ जाना, फिर देखते हैं क्या करना है। कोई बात नहीं है, कल तुमने लड़ाई की थी स्कूल में, कोई बात नहीं, स्कूल वापस आना भी, कल हम बात करेंगे लड़ाई हुई क्यों। But tell them come back to school, come back home, that is safe, is very important. You'll have more children coming to school and look forward to coming to school. And you will always have children wanting to come back home no matter what situation they might be. Mutual support is very important. Father makes the rule, mother breaks the rule. इसका सब कुछ बंद करो, टीवी वीवी एंड ऑल दैट, ना बहुत ज्यादा टीवी में घुस रहा, पढ़ नहीं रहा है, और फिर पापा दूसरे कमरे में चले जाते हैं और बच्चा मम्मी प्लीज टीवी देखने दो, अच्छा ठीक है थोड़ी देर देख ले, पापा को मत बताना पर। And तुम mother breaks the rule, father makes, brother makes, and when father mother make, then dada dadi break. So it has to be a one team who's making the rules. Everybody should know the rules, nobody should break them. हाँ, टीवी नहीं तो नहीं है, कोई भी नहीं देखेगा फिर। और फिर ये नहीं है कि छुप के देख लो कमरे में, उससे मैसेज पता है क्या जाता है बच्चों को, इट्स ओके टू ब्रेक रूल्स। एंड फिर बच्चों को ये भी मैसेज आता है, ये सारे आपस में एक टीम नहीं है तो फिर क्या है, बट द चाइल्ड कैन मैनिपुलेट द टीम मेंबर्स। लिसनिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट। मुझे ऐसे लगता है कभी कभी हम बड़े लोग जो है ना वो कम सुनते हैं। कान से नहीं सुनो, दिल से सुनना बहुत जरूरी होता है। जब बच्चा बहुत ज्यादा चुप होता है ना तो सबसे ज्यादा सुनने की जरूरत होती है, और बच्चे के लिए नहीं है, कोई भी फैमिली मेंबर जो चुपचाप बैठा है ना तो फिर उसका सुनना बहुत जरूरी है। एंड देन यू नो व्हेन यू आस्क समबडी अ क्वेश्चन, ये व्हाट हैपेंड, हाउ यू फीलिंग, आई एम फाइन यार, आई एम एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, लीव मी। जितनी जोर से एक इंसान बोलता है आई एम फाइन, उतना ज्यादा वो फाइन नहीं होता है। थिंक अबाउट इट। Rules and enforcement, make rules together. Don't make rules for people, make rules with people at homes and in classrooms as well. Then the onus of obeying the rules is also everybody's. When the teacher makes the rule, then the onus of making people obey the rules is the teachers. When children and teacher make the rules, the onus of obeying the rules is teachers and the children. Think about it. Pick your battles. हर युद्ध में रानी लक्ष्मी में बनके घुसने की जरूरत भी नहीं होती है। बहुत सारे युद्ध जो है ना उनको इधर उधर खिसका दो आप ना, तो वो टल जाते हैं युद्ध, और फिर युद्ध होगा भी नहीं शायद। So pick your battles. Don't need to enter every battle. And I always said that it's okay to lose some battles. It's all right in the long run. You will realize you have won those. Think about it. And in these picking your battles, parents, please see which battles you really want to pick up with the schools as well, with the education system as well, with the management as well. Really, do you think those battles are worth picking up? Teachers, please think which battles you want to pick up with the parents. Can you not just push the battles here and there? Children, think which battles you want to pick up with your teachers. Is it really worth it? Well, everybody can be a big team. The management, the school, the teachers, children, parents, everybody is a big team. Battles को कारपेट के नीचे इधर कभी-कभी करना पड़ता है। कर दीजिए वो आज, तो बहुत beautiful environment बनेगी। Gratitude is important. Even before we pick battles, it's important to express gratitude. Thank you, school. You accepted my child. Thank you, parents. You gave us your child. Thank members of family, each other. मुझे लगता है we may have gratitude in heart, we don't express it enough. So my act of gratitude for the school, first of all, once again, for the management of the schools who really gave me this opportunity to be able to interact with your people. It is so beautiful. Thank you so much. My gratitude to all parents who connected and all teachers who connected with us. Please teach children gratitude. The only way you can teach children gratitude is by expressing it yourself. जब आपके बच्चे पेरेंट्स आपके जब बच्चे देखेंगे ना कि आप स्कूल के लिए थैंकफुल हो, तो वो भी होंगे थैंकफुल और वो एक्सेप्ट करेंगे स्कूल को. टीचर्स, जब आप पेरेंट्स को थैंक यू बोलोगे ना, तो आपके खुद के बच्चे भी उससे सीखेंगे. एंड देन ऑल्सो अभी इस वेबिनार के बाद तो डेफिनेटली सब लोग जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं वो उठ के जाएंगे और अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स को थैंक यू बोलेंगे. फॉर ऑल लेडीज हु बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ द सेशन, और अगर आपके हस्बैंड ने पीछे से सब्जी आपकी बना दी, आपका लंच का काम हो गया तो जाके जरूर बोल दीजिएगा थैंक यू. कभी कभी हम थैंक यू मिस कर जाते हैं ना, बहुत जरूरी थैंक यू होते हैं. If you don't want your child to swear, don't swear yourself. If you don't want them to be violent, don't be violent yourself. If you want them to be kind and generous, please be that yourself. A very thin line between nurturing and disciplining. ये line shift होती रहती है, और वो shift करने का wisdom is completely in your hands. And I hope and pray you will have the wisdom to keep shifting the line where it's more nurturing, less disciplining, where there is more disciplining, less nurturing. That also is important. And in the end, I just want to share this poem with you. I didn't write this poem. If I had written, I would have been very proud of it. I read it somewhere, but this completely explains this whole beautiful relationship between teachers and children on one hand, between parents and their children on the other hand. Got a kite and I want to fly it. Got the string, I have to tie it. The string binds the kite and winds the wheel, waiting for the wind, ready to reel. Give it a flight, let it fly. Spread its wings, reach out the sky. Sailing on the breeze, higher it goes, running free any way the wind blows. It's just you and the kite. Fight against the wind's might, and if you fear what the weather might bring, just hold on to the string. And with those words, I just want to wind up my own session over here before I take the questions. But please hold on to the string tight. कब ढील देनी है आपको और कब उसको खींचना है. I hope and pray that the wisdom will completely be yours. And I do hope that you will let loose the string also to be able to help your own children, our children, soar very high in the sky. So thank you very much. My definition of happiness is this. Ask yourself these questions every single day. I think it should be the family mantra. घर में बैठ के हर दिन ये 3 सवालों के जवाब आप दो. आप खुश हो आज? आप क्यों खुश हो आज? आज. और आपकी डेफिनेशन कैसे बदले? 4 दिन पहले कुछ और चीज खुशी देता था, अब कुछ और दे रहा है, और 2 महीने के बाद कुछ और देगा. ये डेली 5 अपनी जिंदगी में उतार लीजिए. हर दिन ये डेली 5 को विजिट करना बहुत जरूरी है. मेरे डेली 5 है, मैंने कहीं पढ़े नहीं थे. Who had good news today? Good news वो नहीं जो आप न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ते हैं और आप टीवी पे देखते हैं. अपनी जिंदगी की गुड न्यूज. किसी का बर्थडे है आज, वो गुड न्यूज है. आज मम्मी ने मेरे फेवरेट पिज्जा बनाए हैं, वो गुड न्यूज है. और आज हम सब जूम पे वेबिनार करें. दिस इज गुड न्यूज. वी हैवंट मेट ईच अदर फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. Would you like to compliment someone else? You should. When you say good things to the others, those good things will come back to you. So parents, continue to compliment the school. School, continue to compliment the parents. It will be a great partnership built up ahead. What is it that you're thankful about? Well, we have the fact that we are alive today is something to be thankful about. We have food on our tables and our jobs are secure, something to be thankful about. और ये बच्चों को सिखाना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि बच्चे कभी कभी ये भी बोलते हैं, देखो आज मेरा नेट नहीं काम कर रहा है ना, मेरी जिंदगी स्टैंड स्टिल पे आ गई है. उनको बोलो बेटे तुम्हारे टेबल पे खाना है ना, वो देख लो पहले, नहीं तो आप सड़क पे जाके देखो, लोगों के पास खाना भी नहीं. Something to smile about today. And have I reached out to someone today? If you can ask these 5 questions and keep every day at these daily 5s, I think our job is done, because a happy mind is a healthy mind. And a healthy mind is good for the body and the soul. So therefore, with these wishes to you, I hope you're all very happy and healthy. Uh, all my all my blessings, all my affection for you. It's very hot days, but I wish a lot of sunshine and warmth in your lives and the lives of beautiful children that you're trying to impact through your work. Thank you very much once again for this beautiful opportunity, and I'm very happy to take all your questions. I'll stop sharing the slide so I can just get back to. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, Neva ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, now. Thank you so much, Jyotsna Bhardwaj, ma'am. It's really a great pleasure and privilege to have such an interactive, inspiring, and motivating session with us. I not only I hope, but I understood that all the parents have learned that how to nurture the children. And before inculcating moral values and discipline in them, we must also learn to make our lifestyle discipline. And there's so many good information there that we have got today that we will like to implement in our life to make our life as well as our children life successful. And there is a partnership between the parents and the children in the school. That I agree with you. And all the members of the family should share a quality time to each other. Now, I'd like to request Akansha ma'am to put the queries or questions if there are from the participants who are participating. And I would like to thank to all the participating live from the Facebook, our invitees and guests. So now over to Akansha.
Okay, thank you, Neva ma'am. First of all, Jyotsna ma'am, as a parent, I would like to tell you that this was the most holistic session on parenting, and not only relevant in times of COVID, but generally. So really grateful that me, my teachers and my parents had the opportunity to hear your words, which was so worthy. And I'm really glad that you are here, ma'am. We are really grateful for your presence. Thank you so much.
Absolutely my pleasure to interact with you all.
Yeah, great. So, ma'am, although I would also like to mention that most of the questions that the teachers and parents, had in minds have already been taken care of. So that's a great thing. And we will just quickly take few questions. And for that, I'll need my technical team to unmute the names as I call them out. All right. So the first question is going to be asked by Miss Priyanka Sharma, right? So, Amarpreet, can we please unmute Priyanka Sharma?
Yes, ma'am, just doing.
Thank you.
Priyanka Sharma, ma'am. I think we lost her. She has lost connect.
It's okay, Amarpreet. The next question is going to be raised by Miss Meetu Grover. Can we unmute her?
Yes, ma'am. Meetu, ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Jyotsna ma'am. We are really enlightened to attend your session, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with us. And my question is, how can I help my child to develop his God-given passions and talents along with the pressure of studies?
Well, first of all, thank you for the question. I think that the question that you have asked is a question that probably all parents are, kind of facing and going through. First of all, I do think that passion is a word that we all need to understand first. So, what does passion really mean? And then where does passion come from, and what do you do about it? Well, what do I do about my passion? If I continue to follow my heart and build it up further, that is something that is going to develop, that is something that is going to interest me even further. How do you even help children recognize that passion is the first question. मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले अपने सेशन में बोला था कि आजकल के बच्चे मुझे लगता है अपने पैशन को रिकॉग्नाइज करके उसको डेवलप इसलिए नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि उनके पास वो खाली टाइम ही नहीं मिलता है. You see, there is a school timetable, but I also am aware of the fact that the school timetable is for a limited period of time. Right? So if you have your sessions, say for example, online classes from a particular time to a particular time, then what is the routine after the online classes is always a question that I must answer. Right? And to remember the fact that online classes are more tiring than even face-to-face classes sometimes. You see? So now how much of khali time do I have available? That is the first thing. In that khali time, let me not pack my children again with some kind of a home routine. इसमें होमवर्क करेगा बच्चा, इसमें वो बच्चा जो है कोई एक्टिविटी करेगा, इसमें बच्चा वो टीवी देखेगा, खाना खाएगा। जब वो पैक टाइम टेबल देखता है ना, तो बच्चे को फिर वो पैशन वाला काम भी एक एक्सरसाइज नजर आती है। You see, I think it's very important, first of all, to help children understand what is that passion, what is the interest, what is the hobby, and leave the child with the thoughts. The moment it becomes a class from your side, that's when the passion goes. जिस बच्चे को कभी स्विमिंग की आदत थी, जिस दिन उसको स्विमिंग की क्लास में डाला गया, उसका स्विमिंग से इंटरेस्ट चला गया। जिस बच्चे को पेंटिंग अच्छी लगती थी, जब उसके मम्मी ने बोला कि पेंटिंग करो, पेंटिंग करो, पेंटिंग करो, उस दिन वो पेंटिंग से उसका मन हट गया, right? So I think for all parents, it's important to have a slot in the day of 1 hour or whenever you want, a doing nothing time. In the doing nothing time, when the children pick up something to do, that gets translated into passion. Of course, however, I think you'll have to maneuver it a bit. Doing nothing time, फिर वो घर में लड़ाई झगड़े का टाइम नहीं हो जाना चाहिए, है ना? तो मुझे लगता है अगर आप किसी अपने बच्चे को चाहते हैं कि वो किसी चीज को पैशन बनाए, तो बहुत ज्यादा धक्का 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 देने की जरूरत नहीं है। वो बच्चा फिर उल्टा रिवर्स गियर में चलने लगता है। आप उसको छोड़ दीजिए, throw things around. Maybe it's painting, just throw some crayons and some things around to be. Maybe pick it up yourself and try to do it, and then this is how children get encouraged to, right? More important, the answer to your question is managing the time part of it. You see, we all know that there are about 8-10 hours. We all know that the hours are enough. It's just that they're going a bit here and there. That is what we are not able to manage. Yeah. So routines, I think, need to be very, very important, just because we have more time than we might think we might have. Yeah. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it does, ma'am. Thank you so much. The next question is from Miss Priyanka Mishra. Amarpreet, Priyanka Mishra, please.
Is here, ma'am. Priyanka Mishra, ma'am, please unmute yourself. Priyanka, ma'am, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm having a very simple question accordingly. Actually, my son is in teenage now, and I know that he is experiencing many biological as well as psychological changes. But sometimes it happens at my home that my husband and my son are having some ideological clashes. And at that stage, I am quite confused because both of them want me to get at their sides. So what should I do in that situation?
Priyanka, let me ask you, whose side do you really want to be?
Ma'am, that depends. Sometimes at the husband's side and sometimes at son's side.
Sometimes you want to choose, see which side is more powerful, and we might want to be in that side, right? Sometimes we might choose the side which needs more sympathy and support.
Yes, and that needs, and that according to me more accurate is.
Yeah, Priyanka, I just want to answer your question in two different ways. One is, first of all, it's okay to have discussions. It's okay to have arguments in the house. It is okay to have a difference in opinion. It is okay, right? Abhi wo un sab cheezon mein wo ho kaise raha is the question. अगर वो डिस्कशन और डिफरेंस ओपिनियन चीखने, चिल्लाने, मारने, धाड़ने से हो रहा है, तो फिर then we have to think about it very, very seriously. Healthy discussions are good. Young children must ask questions, right? And the fact that, there is some kind of a dialogue which is happening between your adolescent child and the parent, I think that itself is like such a big deal, first of all. The second thing is, I think, बच्चे जिस when they're adolescent, जिस emotional state से वो गुजर रहे हैं, उनको बोलना कि आप अपनी वॉल्यूम नीचे करो, ये करो, वो बहुत मुश्किल होता है. तो इस तरह से वो डिस्कशन जाएगी, with direction it will take is more on the parents.
Yes.
I as an adult should be able to manage my anger, manage my tone, manage my thoughts, manage the words that I use. I as an adult should be able to manage that better than an adolescent should be able to manage, right? So therefore, the onus of किस दिशा में वो डायरेक्शन में जाएगी, वो डिस्कशन किस तरीके से वो जाएगी, वो लड़ाई झगड़ा तो नहीं बन जाएगा, वो ओनर्स पेरेंट्स का होना चाहिए. तो आई थिंक यू एंड योर husband and all adults in the family can discuss what will be the tone, what will be the volume, what will be the words, in which way the discussions will happen. That is one thing which is very important, because बच्चा भी उसी से सीख रहा है कि उसको अपनी टोन, अपना वर्ड्स, अपनी वॉल्यूम कितनी रखनी.
Ma'am, sometimes the problem is my husband is not want to adopt that the child is now a teenager. He still believes him that little child. That is the problem.
I know, I know in a lot of families this is the issue, right?
Yes,
I do hope that some amount of talking of yours with your husband or any family member would help. I do hope he is a part of this session. If not, then I think you can take this message forward, because it's very important for parents to understand that the children who are in the adolescent stage are going through a very difficult and a trying time. The
yes,
second part of your question, Priyanka, is which side should you take? I don't think you should take any side. I think you should take your own side, and your side should be independent. And let
mm,
that side be which will govern which way the discussion will go.
mm.
Right? Because the moment you start taking sides, then the whole discussion and the fight or the argument goes to a completely different level. जिसकी साइड आप नहीं लेते हो ना, उसको और ज्यादा गुस्सा आने लगता है, फिर तो वो टॉपिक भी भूल जाता है कि क्या था, और
Yes, ma'am.
फोकस ये हो जाता है कि कौन किसकी साइड ले रहा है और कौन ज्यादा जोर से बोल रहा है, right? So I think it's important to not take any sides. If the discussion is mild, I think sometimes it's okay to even move away from there, because when
Yeah.
they handle each other better, then the discussions will actually become better.
Yes, ma'am.
But yes,
Thank.
all parents who are watching this session, all educators, please understand that adolescents are going through a very critical time, and especially in the times like this. So it's important to reach out to them and talk to them in a very different tone, use different, more pacifying words, and make it, a healthier conversation rather than it becoming a power struggle.
It's yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Priyanka.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, the next question is being raised by Ms. Dimple Sachdeva. Her question pertains to toddlers. So, Amarpreet, can we please unmute her?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
A very good afternoon, ma'am. And thank you so much for clearing our most of the queries, ma'am. But still want to ask, how can I settle my child as she is a beginner? And this structure literacy instructions through online is very difficult for me to make her understand. Although teachers are putting their best efforts through activities and everything, but for the 3+ child, sometimes it's very difficult for me to teach the exact formations, the phonics, that these difficulties I'm facing as a parent, ma'am.
That's a very sweet question, Dimple. First of all, a lot of love from me to your little one.
Thank you.
To answer your question, let me also tell you, I was talking to a principal of a particular school, and she told me that we thought we'll have a session with all parents and those children who have to start going to school now. वो नया जो बैच नए बच्चे आने वाले थे ना, वो छोटे-छोटे वाले, उनके साथ में सेशन करेंगे, और वो सेशन वो सच अ फियास्को. ज्योत्सना मैम, हमने जूम का सेशन किया, सारे बच्चे रोने लगे, ये कैसा स्कूल है, आपने बोला था हम स्कूल जाएंगे, हमारा नया यूनिफॉर्म और नई बैग है, ये कैसा स्कूल है, हमको लैपटॉप के सामने बिठा दिया. So I understand.
But my child is very happy in front of the Zoom classes, because teachers are very creative and showing all the things through the activities. She's very happy.
So let me tell you, Dimple, what is really learning is the question. I do believe, as an educator, I do believe that all the learning is not ABCD or the science and social studies or maths. There are so many.
Yes.
So if your child is learning to just about sit in front of the TV and enjoy the class, I think there's learning happening. If the child is observing the teacher, the way the teacher is coming and wishing the children, or has a smiling face, your child is learning that it's good to smile. You see, if the child is learning that she has to, and if you are getting her ready and making her sit in front of the class, and the child is learning कि जब वो क्लास में जाते हैं, चाहे वो लैपटॉप पे हो, चाहे वो रियल क्लास हो, तैयार होके मुंह हाथ धो के ब्रश करके बैठना पड़ता है, ऐसे भी उठा के आप नहीं बैठ सकते, है ना, और आप लेट नहीं सकते, और आराम से बैठोगे, टेबल पे बैठ के आराम से क्लास अटेंड करोगे, है ना. And जब वो क्लास खत्म होती है, जो teacher when she gives maybe some activity or something to do, then the child is also learning कि school attend करने के बाद हमको घर पे भी काम करना पड़ता है और time पे करना पड़ता है. So don't focus so much on whether the child is learning ABCD or whatever the child is required in terms of the syllabus and the curriculum, right? That may,
Yes.
I won't even use the word suffer, but that might become a bit here and there, right? Because this is not the real world of education, and this is here to stay. But if the child is learning all of these, that मेरी क्लास 9 बजे अगर मैम लेती है, मेरी चाहे वो कंप्यूटर पे लेती है, पर मुझे 8:30 बजे तैयार होना है, then the child is learning, correct? Good morning बोलना सीख रही है, वो टीचर की तरह स्माइल करना सीख रही है, वो अच्छे से बात करना, थैंक यू बोलना सीख रही है क्लास के बाद, या सीख रहा है, या फिर उसको पता चल रहा है कि घर का काम भी करना पड़ता है और अगले दिन मैम को क्लास में बताना पड़ता है कि मैंने काम किया, दिखाना पड़ता है, तो बहुत कुछ सीख रहा है। और जो ये बहुत कुछ सीखेगा ना, तो वो देखना दैट इज व्हाट इज गोइंग टू प्रोपेल द चाइल्ड फॉरवर्ड। एबीसीडी तो सीख ही लेगा बच्चा, उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है।
Very well said,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Can we have Miss Sandesh Tyagi now? Can we unmute her?
Done, ma'am. Sandesh, ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon.
My question is very simple, ma'am. I want to ask how students they can develop positive attitude in worse situation.
Yes, I think the most critical thing for everybody, not just children, to develop at this time is a positive attitude and positive mental strength. I have no idea what the virus will do to people in terms of their physical health, but this whole situation, what it will do to the mental health of people is what is the most worrisome thing. So it's important to develop positive attitude. Now, it's very easy to say it's important to develop positive mental attitude and mental strength. It's very easy to say, it's more difficult to do. I do think that a positive attitude is something which is, one, transferred easily. So what is the environment at home will make a child positive or negative. किस तरह से बच्चे से बोला जा रहा है, किस तरह के वर्ड्स भी आप बोल रहे हो ना, वही बच्चे का एटीट्यूड गवर्न कर रहा है और उसका एटीट्यूड बना रहा है। हम बाहर नहीं जा सकते, हम देखो कितने टाइम तक बाहर नहीं जा पाएंगे, और हम देखो घर में रह रहे हैं और हम घर में क्या क्या कर सकते हैं। देयर आर टू डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ लुकिंग एट द सेम पिक्चर। उसका एटीट्यूड बना रहा है। हाँ, दीस ऑनलाइन क्लासेस आर नॉनसेंस एंड कुछ नहीं सीख सकते। अगर हम ये बच्चे बोलेंगे बच्चों को, तो बच्चे यही सीख रहे हैं, राइट? बट लुक एट दिस अनदर अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर अस टू लर्न अबाउट द वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड. This is another important opportunity for us to learn how patient we are. This is what is governing what the attitude of the children will also be, right? So remember two things. Attitude is built on the basis of the environment that you're nurturing the child in. Is your environment at home and in schools a positive environment for the child to develop that attitude? The second thing is, for anything the child did, and if it is really negative, you can show a positive perspective to it. But also in our general day-to-day things, am I exuding a positive attitude? घर में मम्मी और पापा पॉजिटिव होंगे तो बच्चा पॉजिटिव होगा। घर में मम्मी पापा मोपिंग एंड ग्रोपिंग एंड ग्रोनिंग एंड सेइंग ये क्या क्लास है और ये क्या काम है और सारा दिन लैपटॉप पे और ये यूजलेस हमारा बॉस और ये बेवकूफ और ये सब बोलोगे, तो फिर बच्चा भी तो वही सीख के वही एटीट्यूड डेवलप करेगा। ठीक है ना? तो इसलिए मेरे को ये लगता है, if you have a positive attitude yourself, push it onto your children. This is the best time to do it. और सबसे उठ के पहले खुद स्माइलिंग फेस से अपने आप को शीशे में देख लो, और फिर वो अगर अपने आप को स्माइल करोगे तो बाकी लोग स्माइल करो की तरफ करोगे, और सारा दिन स्माइल करोगे तो क्यों नहीं आपके बच्चे स्माइल करेंगे? These are little things that I think of. Listen to positive songs. Don't watch on TV. If you watch Kachra on TV, your children will watch Kachra. I'm telling you about myself honestly, I've started watching news a little bit lesser than I ever did. Just half an hour just to see what's happening in the world. Because the news is disturbing. And if it can disturb a person like me who's 52 years old, what will it do to the young children? So
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
shut out from your life. Shut it out ruthlessly. See what you want to incorporate in life. Pull it also as ruthlessly. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Ma'am,
much.
there's another question from a teacher on the Facebook Live. She wants to know that, she's talking in terms of her daughter, that her daughter, if, she asks her about anything, maybe, the kind of hygiene that needs to be maintained in the times of COVID-19. So she feels that her daughter very well tells her, okay, mom, I'm going to do it, but she never does it. So she's like, she always, she replies affirmatively, but she never does the same thing that is being asked of her. So how should a parent deal with such a child?
I don't know what age the child is, because again, how we deal with the children.
The child is a teenager. She's in college now.
Okay, teenager child is in college. Why I ask the age? Because I do think that once the children grow up, we have to learn them to take their own responsibility, right? So this is what I would do. I never ever know whether there is a concrete answer for any question, but this is what I would do. That I would just, let the child be, okay, and then also tell about the consequences of what she's doing. and then let it be, because you know what, I do understand that जब बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं उनको लगता है वो बड़े हो गए, उनको किसी को बताने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, तो फिर वो ना और ज्यादा नहीं सुनते, सुनना चाहते भी हैं तो दिखाने के लिए कि वो नहीं सुन रहे हैं, वो नहीं सुनते, right? So it's okay to leave the children instead of getting after the child, because the more you get after, the more the child will not do. Leave the child 4 दिन, ठीक है नहीं नहाना है तो मत नहाओ, और उसके बाद जो आपकी ग्रूमिंग और उसके ऊपर इफेक्ट पड़ेगा वो आप कॉन्सिक्वेंस फेस करो। आपको बेड नहीं बनाना है, मत बनाओ, 4 दिन आप नहीं बनाओ बेड, लेकिन जब आप अपनी जिंदगी जियोगे तो क्या असर पड़ेगा? Tell them about the consequences of way in different ways, right? The consequences they will not show now. अभी नहीं दिखाते बच्चे, पर जब वो अपनी जिंदगी जीते हैं ना तो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें absorb होती हैं. My own children like that. My children when they were younger, I was teaching them so many things, and मुझे लग रहा था ये कुछ सीख नहीं रहे हैं, पर जब अपनी जिंदगी जी रहे हैं ना तो वो वैसे ही जी रहे हैं जैसे उन्होंने घर में देखा है. So this may be a better way to go about things, you know, rather than getting on to the after their lives. Try it out and see if that works. I think it should work. Just a couple of days.
Great, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, I think this should be our last question for today. So teacher Priyanka Sharma, she wants to know that she teaches senior classes, and you know, obviously there's no rule of thumb, but she needs your guidance. She wants to know from you that children in senior classes are in adolescent age. So what should the teacher's ideal way of dealing with them be? Should they always be strict with them, or you know, it should be a combination of being a teacher, guide, friend? So I think this will be a question in a lot of teachers' minds who are teaching adolescent children.
Yeah, and I'm so glad if this is the last question, then I'm so glad this is the question. You see, I'll tell you something. You know, I think as an educator, and I'm talking, I think that the most important, an educator, a teacher needs to have so many qualities, right? But the most important quality that I think an educator must possess is to endear yourself to the child. इसका मतलब क्या है कि जिस क्लास में मैं जाती हूँ, क्या बच्चे चाहते भी हैं कि मैं उस क्लास में आऊं? क्योंकि अगर वो बच्चे चाहते हैं कि मैं क्लास में आऊं, तब तो वो कुछ सीखेंगे. They may not learn the history, social study, or maths that I teach, but they will learn 100 other things from me because they will want to come to my class. So, especially with adolescent children, or no matter what age the children might be, am I the teacher the children want in the classroom? बच्चे कोऑर्डिनेटर के पास गए, उन्हें पूछा मैम वो वाली पर्टिकुलर मैम मिसेस एक्स इज शी प्रेजेंट टुडे? तो कोऑर्डिनेटर बोला नहीं, अच्छा है नहीं आई है, अच्छा है 10 दिन और नहीं है. एम आई दैट टीचर? बिकॉज इफ आई एम दैट टीचर देन चिल्ड्रन वोंट लर्न. बच्चे कोऑर्डिनेटर के पास गए, उन्होंने बोला मैम वो मिस वाई आई है कि नहीं है? नहीं वो नहीं आई है, वो 4 दिन और नहीं आएंगी. ओहो नहीं आएंगी, कितने दिन के बाद आएंगी वो? Am I that teacher? Because if I'm that teacher, then the children want me in my classroom. If they want me in my classroom, then they will learn something. तो इसलिए ना जब भी हम क्लासरूम में जाते हैं, चाहे वो वर्चुअल है चाहे वो है, सबसे पहले तो मुझे ऐसा क्या करना है कि कोई बच्चा मेरी क्लास से जाना नहीं चाहेगा. Even if it is, I have to smile a bit more, or I have to tell these random stories which are so stupid and silly. If I have to start my conversation with Instagram and Facebook, which they relate to. If I have to give relevant examples and in context, and if I have to give less lectures about moral values, even if it is all of these things, I have to put them into the classroom even before I start teaching my subject. So I'm absolutely of the opinion that सबसे पहले तो rapport building important है. अगर मेरी क्लास के 40 बच्चे जो है मेरी क्लास में होना चाहेंगे ना, तो मेरा काम हो जाएगा, पढ़ाई तो हो ही जाएगी.
Great, ma'am. Great.
Endear yourself to your children. You should be that one teacher the children should want in their class every single day. And if they want, then your job is done.
Very well said, ma'am. Great. Okay, ma'am. So I just wanted to convey to you that a lot of parents and teachers have attended this webinar, and I can only say that all the parents and the teachers are very much satisfied, and you have very patiently answered all the queries. So thanks to you, ma'am. And now I would request our school counselor, Ms. Preeti Sinha, to propose a vote of thanks. Preeti, ma'am, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Jyotsna ma'am, for inspiring and guiding our parents how to support their wards during COVID-19 scenario, maintain their mental as well as physical fitness. Students must have learned how to nurture their self-discipline, maintain a balance between self-study and hobbies. At the end, I would like to say we have attended many webinars through Facebook Live because of the effort of Ved sir, Vandana ma'am, her sir, and Akansha ma'am, and all our members of Vandana International School and Kamal Model Schools. And above all, I would like to thank to all my parents who are giving us immense support. So thank you so much, ma'am. Jyotsna ma'am, you have really enlightened us a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you and wish you all the very best. May your school grow from strength to strength. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.